Welcome back to the NFL preview. I'm Marcelo.
I'm Adam.
We're going to be looking at the AFC North with the Cincinnati Bengals, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Baltimore Ravens, and the Cleveland Browns. So who is winning this division, Adam?
Oh, I think this is probably the toughest division to pick
I agree.
in the NFL. It's really close every season.
Between top three, though. I don't see the Browns in the
No, the Browns. The Browns are never contenders. I think I'm going to have to go with the Steelers this season. I think Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback, Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, that combination, best quarterback, wide receiver, running back combo in the NFL.
Yeah.
They're going to be too strong. Ravens will be competitive, but I think the Steelers have got it.
I think I agree with you. I think, the Bengals choke every year, I feel like, and for them to make a wild card, maybe,
They could do it.
Maybe. But...
I mean, they seem to be perennial playoff. They make the playoffs and then they exit first week of the playoffs.
Yeah, and we honestly, for me, it is Dalton's fault. Most
mediocre
of the time.
Quarterback.
But that defense really hasn't stepped up in the playoffs as well.
Yeah.
So, the Bengals are a damn good, talented team, though.
Yeah, they have a lot of talent.
On paper, Jesus, man. I think they come second in this division.
Yeah.
I think the Ravens come third. Obviously, it's going to be super competitive.
Yeah.
Because the Ravens are a good team. And I think Joe Flacco's elite.
Yeah. In the playoffs.
No,
regular season, it's like, you don't know what he's going to pull up. But
yeah, I guess. But, if we can say Peyton Manning's elite because of his regular season, then we can say the same about Flacco with the playoffs, right? I mean, Peyton's the biggest choker. It's just
mad shade of Peyton Manning.
No, but seriously, though,
why don't you retire, old man?
But seriously, so pretty simple then, really. I mean, Browns are going to come last. I'm keen to see Johnny Manziel play, though.
Yeah, I want to see improvement out of Manziel. I mean, his first season was a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
He came out of college, highest expectations, people all over him, Johnny Football. His life off the field is well documented.
Yeah.
He's got that party boy lifestyle, and it didn't fit in well with the Browns. He made a couple starts. He started off okay first game against the Bills. I think he made a few good throws.
He had a rushing touchdown.
Yeah. And then he just sort of fell off a cliff, and you thought, are the Browns going to keep him? They're going to let him go. They retained him. He's had a pretty good off-season, pretty good pre-season as well. He's developing as a quarterback. I think he's definitely got potential if his mindset stays in the right place.
Yeah, I agree with you. But for me, the problem there is the quality around him. That team isn't very good.
Yeah.
And especially now that they've lost Josh Gordon.
Yeah, that's a big
guy,
loss.
man. When he came onto the scene, he was a top 5 wide receiver, if not the best at one point in the league.
He led the league.
Yeah. And that was after being suspended for a while at the start. So when you lose a guy like that, and you don't really have a running game.
No.
I mean, Isaiah Crowell. I mean, come on, man. You got to do better than it. I know the defense is going to be okay.
Yeah. I mean, they picked up Danny Shelton in the draft. He'll be a beast. He'll be a beast. But
you still have Joe Hayden at cornerback, so... Yeah.
And they have T.J. Ward went to the Browns, didn't he? From the Broncos?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I'm not sure about that. But, I mean, regardless...
Yeah.
I think the team is just destined to tank again. I mean, you got to tank that team.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who you get next year's draft, as long as he's good. As long as he's not a bust like what Manziel has kind of been so far.
There's hope for him, but...
There is hope. There is. It's kind of like an RG3 situation.
Yeah.
Except RG3's proven at least 1 year that he can do it.
Exactly.
But I like Manziel.
You gotta love him.
Yeah, you gotta love Manziel, man. As much as some people criticize him for all the crap off the field,
it's Johnny Football, man.
Football. I did want to talk about the Ravens for a little bit though. They've lost Torrey Smith.
Yeah, to the 49ers.
Their running back is Justin Forsett. What do you think about that?
It's hard to say. I mean, he did play very well last season. Broke out. But I just can't see him having a spectacular enough season like Adrian Peterson, Marshawn Lynch, those type of guys.
Yeah.
I think the Ravens are going to be mediocre. I mean, they still got T-Sizzle on defense.
Yeah.
They're a good overall unit, but I just don't see them excelling this season. I think they'll be around 8-8, maybe 9-7 in a competitive division. I think they will finish second, and the Steelers will go through to the playoffs. I don't know if the Ravens will get the wild card spot, in my opinion.
Right. I mean, there's obviously a really good teams in the AFC.
Yeah.
But I know it's a touchy subject, but I did want to touch on Ray Rice.
Yeah.
Do you think he should be allowed in the league? Do you think a team should give him a chance?
Well, I suppose everyone deserves a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
You see players like Adrian Peterson. He's come back
mm-hmm.
From his league-imposed suspension. It's hard to say. I mean, he's still talented. There's no doubt he is getting old, but I think running back needy teams could pick him up.
Yeah. I mean, could you give me an example, though? I mean...
The Browns?
The Browns, maybe, right? I mean, Ray Rice, we saw
like the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got no idea what's going on at running back there.
If you look at the highlights of Ray Rice back in the day, this guy was consistent. He was a really good running back. So, I agree with you. I think he does deserve a second chance, just about who's going to give that to him. But, then again, I don't think the Ravens could have used him. I think Justin Forsett's all right.
Yeah. No doubt he's a good running back.
Yeah. So, we'll see how we go. Yeah. With Ray Rice and the Ravens, who is the best player in this division, though?
It's got to be Antonio Brown.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's the second best?
Le'Veon Bell.
Uh-huh.
And Ben Roethlisberger. It's just that trio, man. Ben Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown are lethal.
Look, I agree with you on the first two. I think AJ Green is the third best player in this division, though. Although we've seen injury concerns with him, I feel like he's always injured. I don't really pay much attention to AJ Green, to be honest. But I know he's a really good receiver.
He's a beast. At the Bengals. But the Bengals just don't really get a lot of attention.
No.
A lot of the time. So.
No, and they have Mohamed Sanu, and now they've got Jeremy Hill at running back.
Jeremy Hill
played really well last year. Giovanni Bernard as well in that backfield, who played really well last year as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I'm keen to see this division. For me, this is the most exciting one.
It's most competitive.
That competitive.
Yeah, definitely.
But all right.
I think the Steelers definitely taking that out.
Exactly. It's a no-brainer. I'd be surprised to not see the Pittsburgh Steelers go deep in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I can honestly, it wouldn't be a bad bet to put them as a Super Bowl contender.
They're a contender, in my opinion. Yeah. I think them and the Colts will be the AFC Championship game this season.
Yeah. Predictions from Adam
There
Chapman.
we go.
Alright, so that was the AFC North. I'm Marcelo.
Adam.
Thanks for watching, guys.